Never stop improving. Jump into our Q&A show featuring myself and Matthew Hayson to get out in front and stay out in front. Only available inside Josh Phegan Digital. Hi there, and welcome to this month's Growth, Leadership and Management Tip. We have entered the age of the customer. Nothing about the customer experience. We're now about being in a position that people really see our service is enabling them to do the things that they want to do. So what we understand is that in great customer service, you're really enabling a customer to get to an outcome. It's like the vendor who comes to market that actually wants to be sold. It's the buyer that comes to an auction that actually wants to buy. And everything that we do in understanding unique customer journeys is about helping those customers to get to that outcome as quickly as possible. Now, why is this such an important part? Is that when you put the customer at the center of everything that you do, it rapidly changes your service delivery model on how you go to service that particular customer. It's about the people that you might have involved in the process. It's about the conversation of how you actually hand over to those people. It's about what you do to make sure that you really minimize the challenges that the customer is going to go through on either the buying or the selling side. And when you understand what it is that you're delivering and you can clearly define that service experience, then you can put systems in play that people can work to allow that customer experience to become your major lead generator. You see, the interesting thing is that our industry often has the industry itself or our competitor base at the center of everything that we do. So if someone, for example, gets bigger open for inspection boards, we go out and get bigger open for inspection boards. If someone puts 16-pointer boards in the center of a roundabout, we go and put 16-pointer boards in the center of a roundabout. As opposed to saying, well, hang on a second, what's actually good for the customer? Because what's good for the customer is good for us. And this is the whole key part, is that the industry went through a phase where disruption was all about a cheaper delivery model, aka we can do it cheap and we can do it online and there's less agent experience XYZ and we'll make it happen. What we're now moving into is a really powerful phase in the industry where you differentiate based on the problems that you got to solve for the customer. You differentiate based on the way that you deliver that service. You differentiate by actually developing what we go and call considerable customer advantages that they make the decision that by using you, they get XYZ, and that allows them to justify paying a much higher fee. So how do you do all of that? Well, the secret is this. Imagine that you got on the phone and you had an independent research company get on the phone and ring every single one of the vendors who've made the decision to use you. And they actually interview them, and maybe you give them like an Amazon gift card. And as a part of that, you ask some really powerful questions. How many agents did you actually interview? What was your relationship with those particular agents prior? How did you make the decision to use the agent that you actually did? When it came down to brand, how important was that? Was there any unique characteristics or capabilities that agents spoke about that were really important to you? Also, in addition to that, if you had your time again, would you have made the same decision? Now, it's important that you get someone independent of your firm to do that, and imagine the quality of the research that you would get back, and then how you then fundamentally change your pitch. You see, this is not a race about fees. This is a race about understanding how customers make decisions and making sure that you can enable those customers to make better decisions in using you in being their agent. It's time to reimagine what's possible. We really hope you've enjoyed our monthly Growth, Leadership and Management Tip, and we look forward to seeing you next time.